that the people down there are wearing fur coats and heavy clothing because hell is just frozen over because we are seeing Messiah here in Combat Zone Wrestling.
Eric Gargiulo, I don't know much about this Messiah, but one thing I do know, he is stepping inside the ring with the greatest CZW World Heavyweight Champion ever to set foot in this building in South Philadelphia.
It's gonna come apart here at the seams tonight on Thank You TV. And the fans still in a state of shock at the arrival of the Messiah. To get underway, it looks like our champion is not too impressed at the arrival of Messiah. And John House, as we pointed out earlier, look at him,
he takes it right to the outside.
He never got competition like this where he came from.
His momentum carried himself over the ropes as well as Messiah.
Of course, he is a former world champion in that other porno organization out in California, XPW. But the key, John, as you pointed out earlier, is he never lost that belt. He never lost that belt. He was never pinned for that belt. So in SCQ, I have a champion versus champion matchup here tonight.
I think Justice Payne has lost it. He just threw the Messiah into a bunch of fans sitting in the third and fourth row here in the new ECW arena.
They are all over this building. And a chair to the top of the head of Messiah. You know, it's easy to be a champion in an organization with that kind of competition. But out here at CZW, you got to go through guys like Justice Payne to get the world championship here.
Yeah, what kind of champion is that anyway? You're a champion of a porn organization?
I guess you're the champion of porn. Once you get a belt, a box of tissues. And right now, they're brawling all over the bleachers. Justice Payne is feeling it. Justice Payne right now looks like he's going for a pile driver. Messiah reverses this.
Whoa!
That could be a major back injury. Landed right on his tailbone. To a world champion. Right now, Messiah gathering his senses of battle. What a big matchup here this is tonight. The media is going to eat this up.
And Eric Gargiulo, what a champion we have. He issued out an open challenge to anybody, inside or outside of CZW.
Oh, I believe Nick Gage answered the challenge and was turned down.
Nick Gage already had a match. Did you hear the commission?
I heard him, unfortunately. Messiah all over Justice Payne. The last time we saw Justice Payne here put the white beater through one hell of a match. They each put each other through one hell of a match. What a matchup it was at the cage of Death 3. Wound up separating the shoulder of the white beater with that Payne throw off the top of the cage. Justice Payne wants to prove himself here tonight. He did not like the way that things ended at the cage of death. It was his night. He felt denied. And here tonight he's going to prove why he is the greatest champion of all time.
And just when everybody thought the title reign was going to come to an end, he destroyed the indestructible wife beater, and he's going to do the same against the Messiah here tonight.
Two very similar wrestlers in that they can fly with the junior heavyweights. Of course, both wrestlers, including Messiah, has been through a number of death matches, those hardcore matches, so they have a high threshold of pain. And of course, both world champions can wrestle with the best of them.
And you know, Justice Payne is our only Grand Slam champion. He has held every title here at CZW.
Absolutely. Justice Payne now bringing the Messiah back to the ring. Throws him in.
Hey, you know, it was an open challenge. How come you didn't sign the open challenge, Gargiulo?
I was busy. Messiah now with a big boot, big right hand. Justice Payne, our franchise player here at CZW, the ace of our company. Some will say the same about Messiah when he was once associated with the company, the Holy Roller from Messiah. Takes the world champion off his feet. Can you imagine the ramifications, John House, if Messiah was to pin Justice Payne and take our belt back to California with him? We may never see it again.
Eric Gargiulo, I don't even want to think about that happening. It will never happen.
Messiah and Justice Payne, this is more than just a world championship match. This is a match of pride. This is a match that you can look at your opponent straight in the eye and say, I am the best. All the talk all the rumors about you know, when Justice Payne is the champion, you had the fans, you had the media coming up to him and saying, hey, what about this Messiah? What about that Messiah out in California? He's pretty good too. Messiah, same thing. What about this Justice Payne tonight? We finally get to settle it.
Big clothesline there by Justice Payne.
Justice Payne has ran through all of the competition within CZW, but now he is starting to get competition out of CZW.
He almost took the Messiah's head off with that clothesline, Eric.
But what about the association between Justice Payne and the Rockin' Rebel? How could that play into effect here?
Rockin' Rebel is employed by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission. I don't know what you're talking about, Justice Payne and the Rebel.
Both trading.
They don't like each other.
Messiah hits the ropes, big leg lariat. Very agile for a man of his size. What do they say? You know, I hope he can keep his hands off the boss's wife around here. We can keep him around longer than a month.
He'd be a dead man, Gargiulo. Big right hand there by the
Messiah. Getting fired here too. Messiah shoots in the world champion. A water wheel slam from the challenger. Maybe he can keep a strategy in his pants in this company.
Messiah has got to stay on top of Justice Payne, Eric.
Interesting cover there, not enough to beat the World Heavyweight Champion. In my opinion, John, the most underrated wrestler in wrestling today, Justice Payne.
Taking on all comers and defeating all comers.
Except Nick Gage. Messiah shot into the ropes. Justice Payne. Messiah once again. Kidding me?
What was that?
Could be anything for Messiah. I don't know a lot about him. You don't know a lot about him.
All I know is right now it doesn't look good for our champion, Gargiulo. He has to find his second win.
Messiah with a cover. Messiah is a very interesting man. He'll speak of the Bible. He'll speak of religion, and yet he'll go out there and do moves like this to a fellow wrestler, a fellow human being. Interesting submission maneuver. Double underhook of the arms, stretching Justice Payne. I don't think Justice Payne has been stretched like this before.
And look at Rob Hartog right in position, asking the champ if he gives up.
Messiah here. You know, John, unlike other organizations where they bring back throwbacks, they bring back retroactive wrestlers from the 80s, from the early 90s, the mid-90s, the 70s, as their big surprises. No, we're here for the youth. The new generation of wrestling is CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling, the alternative.
Right across the back with that steel chair, and the champ has got to be feeling it.
When you're talking about the champ, which one, Messiah or Justice Payne?
Talking about our champion, Eric.
Messiah and Justice Payne will settle it. Who is the better man? Again, more than a belt is on the line. Bragging rights, pride,
big right hand is there by the Messiah. Irish whip off the ropes.
Sets up that chair in the middle of the ring. Justice Payne turns him around. Oh! Bomb on top of the chair. How's this one going to end, John?
That was the motor quarters there by Rob Hartog.
It's like a demolition derby out there with human cars.
At this point, Eric, it seems like this match could go in any man's favor.
Justice Payne sliding out of the ring. How bad does Messiah want it? How bad does Justice Payne want it? Who will be denied?
Justice Payne looks like he's busted open across his forehead, Gargiulo.
Looks like he's having a hard time walking around the ring. Looks like he's looking for something. Remember, this is his house. He knows what's under the ring. He knows what's there. He knows how he placed the ring. He knows the ring. He knows the crowd. He knows everything about this place. Messiah knows nothing.
Justice Payne reaches underneath the ring and he pulls out a table.
One table. Looks like he's looking for something else. And a chair. The World Heavyweight Champion in control of his challenger. The World Champion doesn't seem too impressed at all with his challenger from California. The champion just buying his time in there. Oh! Chair to the head. But you also have to remember, John, about the World Champion. He just finished a recent successful tour of Big Japan Pro Wrestling. He just returned to this country 2 days ago. That jet lag could be a big factor in this matchup the longer it goes on.
You would think he would have jet lag, Eric, but he's a fighting champion.
Justice Payne now sets up the table. Messiah now slow to get to his feet. Big chair to the back.
He just wrapped that chair right across the back of the Messiah.
Justice Payne, maybe the most resilient wrestler here in Combat Zone Wrestling, shoots the Messiah in, follows him up, over the top. You're not going to do that to our champ. It's almost like a battle of company pride. Messiah said he came here tonight because he heard this is where it's at. This is the hot company, the hot organization. Justice Pain all over his challenger.
Justice Pain just hit that blockbuster. This should be it.
Messiah gets a shoulder up. Messiah heard this is where it is. This is where the game is being played these days. And Justice Pain is supposed to be the best there is out there.
That was a very, very slow count by Rob Hartog.
Why don't you go in there and tell him about it? Justice Pain now unable to finish his challenger off. His challenger has a lot of fight in him tonight.
Looks like the champ is setting him up for something.
The champion has no fear. The champion will come flying at you from any part of the ring. Oh! Oh! Excuse me, Messiah! Excuse me! And the champ is being beaten in his own game.
The Messiah, out of desperation, pushes Justice Pain off of that top turnbuckle through the timekeeper's table.
This Messiah just refuses to lose. He's not going to lay down that easy. Messiah can barely walk. Looks like he just got in a gang fight. The fans are appreciative of the effort of this young man here tonight who has taken it to our world champion. Maybe like our champion has never been taken to before. Maybe would have had an easier night with Nick Gage. Maybe not. We'll never know.
Justice Pain never even seen that coming, Gargiulo, when he got pushed off of that top turnbuckle.
Justice Pain could barely even stand on his feet. He is in real bad shape right now. Springboard leg drop. Messiah feeling that one right on his tailbone.
He's got to hook the leg, Eric. You ain't going to pin Justice Pain if you don't grapevine that leg.
You know, this ain't the LA Sport Auditorium. The competition's a little stiffer here in Combat Zone Wrestling. Here's in the world famous, now known as CZW Arena. A lot of great wrestlers have walked into this building and graduated, so to speak. Messiah has been more than our class. What a kick! And another! The champ has come alive!
Oh, big power bomb there by the Messiah.
Messiah hits the crucifix bomb on the world champion. The champ kicks out. Not many people kicked out of that move before, but our champ did. If you're a CZW fan right now, you got to be pulling for our world heavyweight champion. If you hate CZW, you got to be pulling for the outsider. Messiah went for the running power bomb. World champion. Oh! Overhead into the table. What a match up here. What a match. What do you think about world?
Awesome move there by Justice Pain.
What do you think about
That's
world?
what I think.
Well, let me finish my damn sentence. What do you think of our world champion now, John House?
I think he's our world champion.
Justice Pain now gathering whatever he can. Slides out of the ring. He's got to be looking for something out there.
Justice Pain had his opportunity to go over there and go for a cover and maybe end this match.
Messiah can't get to his feet. Justice Pain barely standing up, maybe going on instinct at this point. Setting up two chairs. And four. Smart move maybe. It won't be if Messiah reverses this.
I don't think our champion just wants to win this match. I think he wants to end the career of the Messiah. They send him back to California.
Oh, he definitely wants to prove a point. He wants to prove a point to all the doubters of our champion and CZW, our company. He's fighting for us all. And as always with our champion, an incredible match we are seeing here tonight on Fake U TV. You know, I wish these newsletters and media outlets would wake up and smell it out there and recognize our champion as the wrestler that he is, as the greatest world champion out there right now. The wrestling world is afraid of CZW. They're afraid to recognize Justice Pain as a fighting world champion, as a legitimate athlete, legitimate competitor, legitimate world champion. They can wake up, you know what, the hell with them, the hell with you, John House.
That's right, Eric, and at 23 years old, he has defended that world title all across the world.
We don't need them. We didn't need them before. We don't need them now. Big drop kick into the face. Shoulder. Thought he was going to go for a sunset flip, instead hits the ropes. Justice Pain lands on his feet, very agile as our world champion. The Messiah hits the ropes.
Oh! You're gonna be kidding me! Excuse me,
John House.
Someone call 911!
What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take to end this one? The carnage. The broken bodies.
Justice Pain set up those chairs on the outside, and the Messiah used those chairs against them.
For God's sake, John, this brutality has to come to an end at some point. It's gotta end. How's it gonna end? Is it gonna end with somebody getting broken in half? Is it gonna end with a murder? Somebody getting crippled? Handicapped?
And now the Messiah is busted open, Gargiulo.
Messiah rolls Justice Pain back into the ring. Goes for the pin.
That was a very smart move by the Messiah to get Justice Pain in the ring, go for a cover.
Again, the frustration setting in from the Messiah. But what you can't see on Fake UTV right now is all of the wrestlers in our locker room are watching this matchup on our stage, watching it intently, because they are not only fans of Justice Pain, they are rooting for CZW.
No. That was 2 3/4. He was just a heartbeat away of becoming our CZW heavyweight champion.
That was as close as it's going to come without our championship belt changing hands. Messiah spending a little bit too much time jaw-jacking with the CZW fans. Messiah expects to walk in here at these fans, kisses behind. You gotta earn their respect. It's like everybody else here at CZW. Justice Pain reverses thing, catches him. Looks like he's gonna go for a CJ. A CJ. What is that? That's what he likes to call it. And Messiah with one arm up in the air, going on absolute instinct right now. The world champion fighting for his life, his belt, and the honor of our company. Rob Hartog now counting. If he reaches 10, it's over.
What the champ has got to do is make aware of where he is at in the ring and get over there and cover the Messiah.
All of our young wrestlers in the locker room, Ian Knox, Chris Cash, GQ, Chris Styles, all of our youngsters watching this match intently, trying to pick up some moves, trying to pick up some pointers, learning about the business. Maybe they could be there someday. Maybe the future CZW Wrestling Academy students could be there someday.
Big right hands there by the Messiah on the Justice Pain. Three big right hands.
This is just an absolute war in there right now, John. This is just an absolute war. Off the ropes, Messiah all over the champ. The sinner is what he likes to call that. Justice Pain escaping
2 3/4 there, Gargiulo.
Escaping the sinner. What's it going to take? Nothing that Messiah has been able to throw at Justice Pain has been able to end this matchup. Messiah has up the world champion. Oh! The fall from grace. Justice Pain just fell from grace, and that could be it, John House. That could be it.
All he has to do is roll over and cover him.
Everybody in our company up on this stage watching, their eyes glued to this matchup. This may be one of the greatest title matches I've ever seen.
That move may have taken just as much out of the Messiah as it did Justice Pain.
Messiah now up on his feet and rather quickly. John, our belt may be going to California. It's going to be a porn belt. It very well could be. Oh! Avalanche, belly to belly. Takes Messiah off the top rope. Justice Pain pulling out all the stops right now.
Justice Pain just launched the Messiah 80% across that ring, Eric.
Not enough. What's it going to take? What's it going to take? These fans here tonight are witnessing a classic.
You know, it might take Rob Hartog to count a little bit faster to end this match.
Messiah looks to be just as good physically conditioned as our world heavyweight champion. Our champion's not going to blow him up. He's not going to blow our champion up.
So Rob Hartog is blown up.
Chair to the head. Block. That's how we do it at CZW. And again.
This is it.
Bam! Pain Thriller! Pain Thriller! It's over!
Heavyweight Champion.
What do you think of our World Heavyweight Champion now?
No, what do you think about our World Heavyweight Champion now?
I think the champion is great. I respect the champion. The champion came in here tonight, fought a man he knew nothing about, and won the matchup. And what about Messiah? Coming in here from California. I gotta tell you, John, he proved himself to me, and I'm sure the fans here tonight in attendance.
It's gonna be a long trip home for the Messiah.
Will we see the Messiah again? Who knows? But what's gonna happen if Nick Gage gets his hands on the world champion?
There's our champ, Eric. Be proud of our champion.
I'm very proud of our champion at this moment. You can only deny him for so long. You can only deny him for so long.
Taking on all comers.
Getting into the ring right now to check on Messiah. Are they going to go at it again, John? That's what it's all about. Wait a minute! Yes! An ambush! It looks like the Messiah was in on this. Hardcore Nick Gage. There's a man that's not going to be denied.
Yeah, Justice Payne deserves this. Yeah! Do it!
Like the thief of the night.
Bam!
Broken in half! Broken in half! He just broke the champion.
That's what I'm talking about, Eric.
Look at the intensity of Nick Gage.
Here's our next champion right there.
If he's not going to give him the match, he's sure as hell going to take it, John.
Wait a minute!
February the 9th! Are you kidding me? Nick Gage, Justice Payne, here in the CZW Arena. My God, it's gonna break apart.
February the 9th, Eric, South Philadelphia. The new CZW Arena. Tickets on sale now.